Hey, what's up everybody? It's Carpo. So, I've been thinking about the idea of enduring principles versus faith. And first off, I'll say by no means is this an attack on religion or faith. I didn't even want to include faith in the description really, but it was the best example I could come up with as a counter subject to what I see as enduring principles, and what I mean by that, and I'm going to explain that. Throughout my life, I go through many different stages of thought, and it's not that I'm floating from one thing to another, it's more that I'm open and I'm allowing information to come in. I talk about it for a while, I process it, flows back out, and I retain what I think is adequate or useful. And in that process, just as many others who are involved in self-searching and searching the world around them are aware, sometimes this puts you into a spiral into a particular subject. So, for example, I open a book, delve into a particular subject in occult philosophy, or maybe it's something about Buddhism, or maybe it's just quantum physics or holographic universe. Each time I get into one of these subjects, I go through a phase where I'm overly eager to search out these things, and I tend to gravitate towards subjects that include these. Now, I've observed this over the years with myself, and I know others are the same. I know there are a lot of people who have similar experiences, who have gone through these phases where perhaps one year it's, one religion, one year it's political interests, the next year it has something to do with history, whatever a person's into. So, while we're going through these phases and being interested in different things, there are these enduring principles, I call them, I guess. It's the best, really, terminology I could come up with, but they would be enduring faiths to some. So that means throughout all the different things that I study and all the things that come and go, there are certain things that are retained for the entirety, things that once grasped never leave. For example, the first few times I took heavy doses of psychedelics, I saw this side of history and this side of humanity that I guess I was in denial about. And as a kid, we don't really know what's going on in the world until you start to experience it for yourself. In other words, you can be told as much as you want, but being there and experiencing it, that's the true nature. So when I found that there was something greater than humanity, that there was something bigger, that there was a universal mind, that's one of the enduring principles for me. So what I'm saying by that is that while it seems like I bash religion and I talk down on certain belief systems, the truth is I believe in God, but not nearly in the way that I would even use that word for it, because it implies that I believe in a being, which I don't. I don't know what God is. What I mean by God is there's a universal mind. So, I have to take a break, so I'm going to come back to this in a part 2. Just a sec.